Hello, we should be live, ready and back on the bingo profile. I added a few more minions, got some minion storage, and then because the goal is so easy, I managed to get the Forging 5 off stream. Other than that though, not a ton of progress has been made. Put some cheese in the minions as well, just so that we can get the collections done a little bit faster. I think our first order of business today, so that we can get the combat carry, is getting the skill up. We need to get combat up to 15. I'm going to check my mob types menu, see if there's anything that I haven't claimed. Skeletal, spooky, ender, aquatic, any other types that I could quickly go for. Winter Island's not open, so I can't get frozen. No, I think that's the extent of what we're going to be getting. That brings us up to about 10,000 combat XP. And then we'll do the experimentation table. Just quickly going through and getting some of the XP here. Alright, didn't quite get the 26k, but that's still a really good table that we just got. And then next charge in 30 seconds. Would you look at that? We are right on time. So we're working towards the piggy bank. We're about a quarter of the way through the port collection that we'll need. I could put down another pig minion before going to sleep, and then that would get me a little bit of an easier time. Fish. With these fish minions, I haven't really tended to them too much, but we're already a decent chunk, like a sixth of the way through sponge collection, so on track to getting that on time. And already halfway through tropical fish. So fish collection's really not bad. For gold collection, that's something that you can do about 1 hour manually with a decent setup, and you can do better together events to skip through that. We're going to need to do a little bit more mithril powder, and then the 10k mobs is probably going to be a whole ordeal that we'll have to work towards. Yeah, good enough. It's just about leveling up a little bit more. Let's go hub. Get a small hub going. And we want to go talk to Aatrox down here, Maddox. If I drag out the bingo phone from EC9. Just gonna deposit all this stuff in here. Have a little bit more of a clean inventory. You can also swap the fishing equipment for the end equipment that we've picked up, just to get a little bit more damage on us. So Abaphone is going to allow us to call Maddox again. I don't think we have access to slash call on bingo since we don't have the cookie buff active. So we just gotta do this. hold off on doing a T3, just because my damage isn't really all up there yet. I could probably get away with it. I will revise my state. I'm actually interested in seeing if I can solo T3 with 10 FPS. You definitely don't want to do the golden goals. They act as like a mini boss with no purpose for interacting with them. So I'm doing about 5k damage a hit right now. Having to do 9 hits to kill a boss is not ideal. The T3 is just going to take so long to kill. It's an egregious side quest. I don't even think it gets me all the way to just do one of these. The benefit in doing this is that I get mini boss XP, which is going to level me up decently fast. Yeah, look, it's a mini boss. Back mini boss. That should spawn. No. Okay. Oh, this definitely will spawn though. Alright, okay, that is 2x more health than I was expecting. Yeah, I don't... It's a good thing I put away my coins. I don't think I get away with this. Yeah, no, I don't get away with this. I had to get dungeon armor or something to actually succeed. To the end we go. I don't get it. We are lowered down here. We are doing all the culling we can. I don't know, man. This is the best that it gets on latest version. It's actually quite smooth until I decide to stream. So maybe it's the streaming software's a problem? I don't know. I have to look into this because this is getting quite ridiculous. Is there like a FPS? No, it's not an FPS display on Skyhanny. Unfortunate. Nope, doesn't look like I... Yeah, of course I can't kill 9Ks yet. That'll be a little bit further into my combat career if I decide to do that. However, getting 100 combat XP per Enderman makes this quite a quick task. We are gonna get away now. It's like 5 more hits. And there we go, we can do dungeons now. Alright, in the meantime, we can find some other activities to do. I was told upgrading the mithril pickaxe is a smart idea. If we're gonna go from in gold collection. And we're gonna want to do some manual gold collection to get the rock pet. So, I was told that the T2 pickaxe is fine. Yeah, T3 pickaxe feels a bit excessive. Alright, we'll lock into that. Commissions for the day are Mithril Miner at any location, so we'll just do that. And we can go on with the window self through the commission there. Snatch things. Probably, yeah, fish from the minion. So the goal right now is multi-purpose. We've got to get our mithril collection up to get enchanted mithril. And I think Bednom would get us a decent amount of enchanted mithril for the T3 pickaxe if we wanted to go that far. But we really don't.
Here's a shovel.
Oh, welcome back.
Thanks. If you mine with a shovel, it needs a strat.
Yeah, mine the gold with the shovel. Pretty good strat. Alright, right now I'm just cycling through the mining commissions for the day. You want to do some dungeons afterwards?
Are you done with 15?
Yep, I got the combat back quickly.
Okay, and now I'll get started.
It helps with the mob types menu. I logged in and I got like 10,000 combat XP just off of claiming mob types.
I'm not using the race power this time.
Okay, fair enough. You're already quite zoom in dungeons.
You told me I can take my time, so I went to get yogurt and everything.
Yeah.
I'm just vibing now.
And good vibe it is.
Yeah, yogurt is good.
Oh, I actually need this golden goblin. It's a lucky spawn. I'll just do the second commission, then I'll come back and claim both.
My dog's also here.
Doggo!
He saw me taking yoga and he decided he wants to follow me.
7.
Is there anything else after the kata thing?
Slayer.
Or you do other stuff? Slayer, okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Big wise, lots of stuff, but most of the bingo stuff is solo content.
I was ready to fish today.
Yeah. I managed to get that done yesterday just by going over to the bayou, and there was a massive pile of people fishing.
Okay, so just combat things.
Just combat things. Unless you can think of a way to get fishing XP through some sort of share.
to share worms from me. Fishing in the fire, you kill them, get extra worms.
Yeah. I might just run the fishing minions, though, to get fishing 15 after doing the end race. I'll see how close I am. It's 15 to get the Carrot King, and I'm already at 10, so...
Or you can just fish and I just splash you with the tonic.
Yeah, that's true. I can call you up for potion assist tomorrow or later today if need be. Yeah, no, I'm not going for this. The T3 pickaxe. I'll just go for the T2 pickaxe. It's easier that way. We can retire the diamond pickaxe. I don't think I'll be using it ever again now.
Wooden pickaxe is more versatile. You can use it as fuel.
And you can use it to make minions.
Yeah, just use wooden pickaxe.
Alright. 50 ice walkers and a commission claim, and then I'll be ready. Are you gonna be ready then?
I already set up.
Okay.
I already got my hotbar and everything ready. Just waiting for you.
Okie dokie. Well, the ice walkers are uncontested today, which is much better than yesterday. SPO clear. Or SHO clear. There we go. I realized I still had my waypoints active. I'm slowly finding solutions to the problems that I have with latest version mods. I found a replacement for the commissions that I have through SBE. I wish that it showed me numbers rather than images, but I will manage. It's just pulling the information directly from the commissions widget. Alright, there we go. And then Heart of the Mountain. We're progressing towards T4. I think that'll be a day 3 task. And then we can reach over to get Sky Mall. Then we can use Sky Mall buffs while mining the ore. And then we also get Old School for Ore Fortune. So yeah, it's just not a high priority to go for Gold Collection Manual today. Alright.
My dog is confused right now. He wants to go down, but he wants me to go along with him.
Oh.
But he's unwilling to go along himself. So
Yeah.
he's circling from my seat to the door.
Alright. I'm going into the dungeon.
Yeah.
First we do the filler floor. Alright, I think it's Mage. He's used for milestone.
And he really wants me to follow him.
We can take a break after this dungeon if you want to go see what's up.
I'll finish this puzzle and bring him down real quick, and then
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. Works for me.
Or should I just clear this first?
Yeah, I was thinking you just clear it. Like, the blood's not going to take too long, I imagine.
Okay, I'll clear it first, and you can start the next one. I'll rush down. I'll be getting all stones.
This does not go over well.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. There's no point for me to do this, but I want to. It's gonna close anyways. It closes before I get it done. It's just too tanky, and he's gonna health potion himself, yeah. Dude's gonna succeeding in that department there. So it's A rank, which means it's not horrible if I die, but I should be attempting not to. Yeah, that doesn't look good for the not dying part. The triple stack bone throw. I imagine Clone's gonna be invincible. Me, however, not so much. I can get Ghost Mouse down. Let's go. This is the content. Yeah, no, I'm not living against that. I'm good. I don't know what the play is here. Oh no. Oh no. It did not notice me. Yeah, I live. Alright, well, we have one piece of dungeon armor. Guided sheep is available. Yoink. No, 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 no. Maybe I can get it with an ult, actually. Ulting the mini boss may be a viable strategy. There are no other strategies.
I see you just wondering.
Yeah, yeah, I've made fantastic yeah, he just nuked it. Good work.
I'd be more concerned if I'm at this Kata level and I cannot nuke her floor one mini boss.
True, true, true. I had this master plan that I was going to wait until the ult, and then I would be able to finally kill the mini boss.
I just one-shot it.
Yeah. Milestone 2, so that allows me to open up all the chests, and we don't really need anything kata-focused, so... Just puddles.
No, just get your milestone. Keep getting milestone.
Okay.
You only need 240 for the emerald chest.
Yeah.
It's really easy to do. If I can stop getting stuck on the wall. You know, we're 240 without fully opening the dungeon.
Easy. Now, will we be 240 after I die a bajillion more times? We'll attempt to not be doing that. It might actually be easier for me to get milestone off of Fireball. For the sake of brevity, if we're at score, we can just go.
You can go now.
Okay. Turn around.
I'm just getting extra score so you can die a few times.
Yeah. That's not my grappling hook. It's my grappling hook.
What do you need a grappling?
To get up on the pillar.
You think this guy has enough time to kill you?
No. That's why I'm on the pillar rather than hiding behind it, so I can get the cinematic angle. Oh, I love how the floor 1 boss is just dying like that. Alright, Emerald Chest has... Well, I got some bad news. The Emerald Chest does not have a T6 book, so we're just gonna have to do another comp run.
Let's go. Where'd it come from?
I'm pretty confident that between the wooden chest and the golden chest we're guaranteed to get, that we'll manage to find something.
Okay. You could do an S plus one if you want.
We could. We don't need to, but we could.
Nothing. I love the reach. I just teleported straight up. Didn't even bother to land on the same platform as the mob, just swung and died.
Ow.
Your chat seems really quiet today. Your chat seems really quiet today.
Yeah. Oh, I there's one thing that I should do. I should do the stream notification. If you want to be notified of future streams, you can join the Discord for what I remember like this stream. Or you can subscribe with
I'll think of
notifications
Boom when he
on
streams,
whenever I go
so that
live.
he knows when he's streaming. I'll think of Boom when he streams, so he knows when he's streaming. Holy shit, die.
But
Holy
not
shit,
was
die.
tipped up.
What the heck?
I have no clue. Is this a zombie, maybe?
He walked 2 blocks.
Yeah. Stream ping. There we go. I've done my due diligence. Now, the chest. Wooden chest, infinite quiver 6. Let's go. Enchanted book. Thank you for the carry.
Oh, he's into the Slayers.
Yes. It's Slayer time now. Just call the guy. That's why I got the Avaphone out. Do you warp to my hub?
You can walk.
Okay.
Are you in the crypts or are you in the graveyard?
Crypts.
Okay. So I see someone in the graveyard throwing their sword around.
I don't have a throwing sword yet.
You never know.
Drop a livid dagger from floor 1. Alright. Mini 1. Next mini should spawn. There we go.
Why am I using my... I'm using this one. What's wrong with me? For kind 5 halberd and I'm using the claymore.
Let's draw 16k. Call again. And this will do it. After this boss. I mentioned this yesterday. I feel like I'm playing the same game. It's still Java Minecraft, but I feel like I'm playing a different game. Like I'm on the controller. Like, just I think part of it is the crouch shifting my perspective down. I feel very inexperienced with moving throughout the game. It feels off.
When you play with my texture pack.
True. I could just play with your texture pack and be even more confused.
I think you see a chicken. No, it's a goose.
The chicken to goose is a logical change there, but there's some other textures that are quite
I do
silly.
the crabs.
Yeah.
Silverfish and hedgehogs.
Silverfish hedgehog is probably the weirdest one, I'd say.
Why?
Because you go from having something that's like arachnal to here's a hedgehog.
The silverfish is spiky.
I guess. Make it a guardian at that point. Little land guardians. Alright.
Iron golem should have a giant head.
Yeah.
Next job was a lot more menacing.
Alright, I might be able to catch a active event if I cycle enough. I don't think I'm catching an active event, actually. It'll be another passive event after this, and I don't need to do mining right now until daily commissions tomorrow. So what am I doing?
Yes.
Let's go
We
do
can
end
stream to
race.
a game.
Let's go do the end race. That'll surely go over well.
We thought this was a bingo stream. No, we're playing like Phasmophobia or something.
Just start side questing while I wait for the dailies to reset. 24-hour stream.
Become like what was the word again? Like marathon.
Surprise!
We need more variety.
I do. I just do bingo every single month. I was thinking of doing like a collection stream. The people that are asking me to do more streams, though, I feel like they take a lot of different things, but I don't know if sitting there and mining redstone or emerald is going to be on the list of things that is watchable.
We could do peak again. We just do all
Yeah.
one peak stream from time to time. I'm still considering if I want to get back to streaming now that I have a better month.
Yeah. I got saved and then I got killed because of the dragon.
Dragon? What?
Yeah. Well, because the dragon adds a glass layer to the massive pit of the end race.
Oh.
But then when the dragon's killed it pretty instantaneously afterwards, it's just bye-bye glass layer. And then I fell.
So basically, when you're gonna do the race, I should spawn a dragon.
Well, you can spawn a dragon, but if someone's just gonna nuke it in 3 seconds, you'd have to
I
tactically
can just
spawn
launch
it.
the dragon.
Yeah.
Man, I need like arrows of healing so I can heal the dragon.
For errors of healing. Okay, this is the second time this has happened. I'm getting annoyed now. I really
Would your
dislike this.
viewers want to watch like other games? I feel like a lot of them are there for bingo.
A lot of them are here for bingo. I think that I have a personality-driven stream, but I don't have the audience to have discoverability inherently by just playing some popular game. The main draw to my stream is I get people in pushing the words Hypixel Skyblock on YouTube. I've learned that if I don't put Hypixel Skyblock on my YouTube video, that there's significantly less people that'll show up. So it's just about keywording my way into the YouTube algorithm.
Uh-huh. Do you want to stick to Hypixel streams or do you want to like do something else?
I'm fine with doing something else, just like for the fun of it. Is my computer going to be able to handle it right now? Probably not. If we're going to do a stream like that, it'd probably be
You'll be fine.
like I can join, and then maybe you go live.
On your channel.
I mean,
I go live on your channel.
you have to. I could upload it as a video. I could do video editing.
Can go live on your channel.
I could.
This is from Boom's perspective.
I
No.
could give you the stream key.
Gonna become like battle. Collecting string keys like Infinity Stone.
But yeah, that's the main thing that's had me hesitate from branching out into other streams. It's already bad enough that I'm getting like sub 30 FPS Hypixel Skyblock stream. I don't even know if my computer is going to be able to stay
Well, what if
on.
we just do it this way? Like, we stream,
Uh-huh.
and then they just see my POV, but we don't tell them. So they need to figure out which POV they're seeing.
Yeah.
And that'd be really funny.
Gonna do in 80 seconds. I've been doing like 60 seconds consistently this entire time, so just keep up the same pace.
I've not been doing anything consistently.
That's a little concerning. Well, surely you gotta have something that you're able to do consistently. You make Skyblock coin consistently.
How consistent is consistently in that? Because I open the menu like 2 times a day.
You're always in the green. That's what matters.
If one day you see me in the red, I think I can retire.
Well, yeah, then it wouldn't be consistently. But I imagine you kind of like the Minecraft equivalent of like a specialized index fund. You're not even like the S&P 500. You're like the rich baseline, the smart hedge fund that everyone goes to try and invest their money.
Bro, my guild talked about doing that.
You coin, have you flip?
Yeah.
That's funny. The problem is, like, you'd hit a theoretical limit of how many coins you could have going through, like, volume-wise. And then you also have the secondary
But then
limit.
if I do a hedge, I thought if I do a hedge fund, I feel like I should only like one person can have access to like the co-op. And then it's just your museum, like you guys trade to yourselves. I'm not going to care. If I'm doing a hedge fund nonsense for the guild.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, that's basically my profile already. I just said everything and everyone just asks for things.
yeah, exactly. I think a more interesting development that you could have in that situation is like you don't know what to build, so you have a bunch of people in the guild enter in their ideas, and then you can like spin a wheel on what to build.
I can tell you the latest one they told me to build is the kind 5 bouquet of lies.
It has some utility. Is it going to be something that someone thinks to ask for? No, but it's how you like to spawn your bosses, so.
You say that, but I literally have people asking to borrow my Habanero Tactic Skeleton Master Chest plate.
I think you could build something, and if someone doesn't know, I don't know if they're gonna like PV go through your profile just to figure out what you have.
Oh no, they're not gonna see my decoration Widow Blades. I don't know.
It's okay not to know. That's what the wheel's for.
You just give me the weirdest things. If anything, like one of the things people asked for was making a second set of Kind 5 Slayer tools.
Because they get lended out quite often. I remember asking for some of them back in the day, and it's like, nope, someone's already using it.
Yeah, they asked you to make another set. Should I? Should I make another set?
I think it makes sense for the... I think Blaze and Spider are some of the most common at this point. I don't know how many people are asking you for like the Revenant tool or...
Revenant, only one person.
Yeah.
Then Void Gloom, there is a few.
Okay.
Push Sword, not as much, but there has been people.
Yeah.
Then in that aspect, should I get like more global helmets for them too?
I think that it'd be funny to have a collection of lots of clover helmets. I think 2 clover helmets is kind of like the threshold of, like, you can hold
I
that
already
many.
have to. I already have to.
Until they add an offhand ability in Skyblock, you're not going to be able to show off 3 clover helmets simultaneously.
I just need to ditto block them, then I can show off as many as.
True, true. Just get clover helmets for the sake of ditto blocking them. That's not going to make anybody mad at all.
The fact that I call my Widowblades decoration
Yeah.
already have made some people crash out.
Oh. I think that when the next Slayer comes out, it makes sense to have, maybe not financial sense to go and get 2 of the maxed out weapons Kaim 5 simultaneously.
Oh, don't worry, I have 32 kind books ready for that. I am ready to get 2.
Okay. So, same wavelength already. You've got the Kaim
I
books.
already got the book.
Does impaling only go up to 3, or is there like a higher form of impaling?
I think Impaling goes to 5.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it goes to 5 now. But that's just...
Yeah.
It's not by book. It's just directly in the enchant table.
Yeah.
No impaling.
But Sharpness will help.
Well, because my thought is that if there was some higher version of impaling that you could get, that'd be a sound investment in case the sea creature type is
I
aquatic.
want them to change Impaling.
Mm-hmm.
So Impaling 5, right? But if you upgrade it, it becomes Kebab 6. Well, it's the same when you impale.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds funny. Kebab 6.
It is amusing. I need to get more junk storage.
Are you the junk collector now?
Fishing. Throw out the travel scroll.
Are you the junk collector now?
Guess, yeah. No?
You live in the bayou.
Yeah, it's that may be the direction that I'm going if I don't get the fishing XP up. You can live in the bayou and you can get me some worm loot share.
You want a tonic? You need speed.
One, two, three.
So I have to say your thumbnail looks really weird.
Perspective wise or just content wise?
The expression on your face.
Yeah, so I was told by someone that I look so depressed in my thumbnails. And I understand that part of that is the posture rather than the creeper face. I wanted to experiment what it looks like to smile. And I kind of hate it too.
Smile.
I regret smiling.
You know what the mouth looks like?
What?
Astonished Pikachu.
Astonished Pikachu. Yeah.
A surprised Pikachu.
I can see it. Going for log collection, stashing all of this away in the ender chest. We can get rid of Birch Minion here too. Park. continue the quest line. Onwards and upwards. I guess another thing I'm reflecting on, I get pretty low frame rates in like the 1.8 lobbies, but I don't feel like I'm getting lower frame rates in Galatea. So I guess the true task, the figuring out what my lag is when the laser hub releases. If that kills my frames and it's completely unplayable, or if it's a little bit of a smoother experience.
You just have a seizure.
Plus, every single lobby with an excessive amounts of entities in it seems to cause me to be a PowerPoint presentation rather than a streamer. Give spurts laws. I find the foraging outfit to be quite funny, as it immediately becomes outdated the moment you reach Galatea.
Yeah, it's just amusing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're thinking of someone who is a casual player that takes multiple days to go through the foraging quest line, even, I guess it has some utility there. Like if they ever do foraging outside of that.
Yeah, the foraging quest line that doesn't really require you to forage much.
No, not much at all. It takes
The
longer
owl.
because I go for T4 minions. That's the bulk of the time that I'm foraging here.
Yeah.
That. Next island. I don't like that. Getting suspended mid-air. He's got the Jedi powers. Yoink. The quest line seems to be better at explaining things. Like the campfire trials, I feel like that's a lot more clear than it used to be.
What?
The dialogue for the campfire trials, it feels more clear than it used to be. Before it didn't really make much sense why you were standing in the fire, and it was very out of the
It's
way.
sauna, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's we're walking through hot coals.
Yeah.
These coals are very, very hot.
So hot that if you don't become charcoal, it's not hot enough.
Mm-hmm. Iron Man going for acacia birdhouses. Hyper competitive acacia chopping environment. There's like 3 people here. I should probably just go jungle and come back here later. But I am close to being done, so I'll just tough it out.
Deforestation, yay.
Deforestation multiple times over. They had the opportunity to increase tree regrowth rates, and they did a pretty good job. I'd say like the Acacia Island could even sustain 1.5 people.
Oh my god, who is the half person? It's being sustained.
Well, like you
Sorry,
got
beyond this point, only half of you may enter. The person getting sawed in half.
you got one person who's able to wear their full farming setup, and then you got one person who's able to come in with like the basic tier forging armor before they've gotten to the Galtea Island, and they can comfortably share the island with each other, I'd say. Alright, that's Acacia done. I'm disappointed there's no favor of mangrove minions. It would just be good minion fodder to increase the minion unlocks. Oh, the Mulbert questline's gonna take ages. Let's go start that while we chop. Just agree, do not be suspicious of the guy in the mole skin who hates moles. If I pick the wrong dialogue option and criticize him, it just takes longer.
Need a speed up option. Speak faster.
Do the Windcraft thing where every time you crouch, it like cycles to the next stage of the dialogue, and then you just get people spam
The
crouching in front
crouch
of
thing is weird. The crouch thing is weird. You see someone trying to go through dialogue and just talking in front of the
What is that?
Right?
This is like Nightmare Canman 18 skin. What is... Okay, man. Leave the area. And go back. Skyblock needs more dialogue quests. Just as
No.
side
No dialogue
activities.
quest, please.
Side activity dialogue quests, not like a main activity like to access this island, sit through 5 of our quests again.
I hate quests already. You don't give me more.
I like the Mulbert quest though, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, but don't make it a thing I have to do just to get 2 content.
Yeah, no, but like if it existed on the island, like if there's something on Galatea you could do optionally there, yeah. And by optionally I mean it gives Skyblock XP, but you don't care, so it's optional.
It's optional to the point that I need to get this one level. And then you sit through. Don't we have enough dialogue quests? You have that guy counting down from how many thousands? That's enough
That's
dialogue quests for a lifetime.
excessive time wasting slot, but I think that's an
Still
example.
dialogue.
That's an example of a side quest that you don't really need to do, right?
You need it for visitor.
I mean, for max visitor XP, you can skip like 6 of them at this point. Oh, I needed more coin. Let's just withdraw everything. And then boot, and then... Yeah, we're a little short on coin right now. Alright, other than armor, I'm here for what? I'm here to go talk to the fish witch.
Not the fish witch.
Yeah.
He's a close relative of the sandwich.
Indeed, indeed. Have you already heard of this thing in Skyblock? Yes. Great, I'm gonna explain it anyways. Oh, I didn't even need to buy the axe. I forgot that it gave you one from the quest. Tactfully waiting to cut down the tree until I got through the dialogue. Let's do... Fish. This is a very uncomfortable desk position. Under the stairs, you can bonk your head. It's also an inconvenient location for an ender chest. Wait, if you right-click an ender chest... No, it doesn't open your ender chest. Alright, nope the fish. So, notice how it's bound. I go to deposit it. Carl's gonna let me know. But wait, in order to take your fish, I need to make it co-op soulbound, which means you'll not be able to trade anymore. Oh no, my co-op soulbound fish is gonna become co-op soulbound.
Oh no.
And that got me a grand total of 1 fishing level. Wow. 1.5. Well. So a lot of people are saying that you can just level it from the fish minions, the fishing skill. So I'm going to put that off until a day 3 activity. And then, would you want to be around tomorrow to do fishing?
Me?
Yeah.
don't mind if you just give me a heads up.
Okay, I'll give you a heads up then.
Not like I have much to do anyways.
Fair enough.
Enfield takes like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
Minecraft takes like 5 minutes.
Tomorrow.
What am I doing for the rest of the day? I don't know.
Gold and rock pet tomorrow. We'll do 18 armor sets today. And we'll work towards minions. And then if I feel like going a little while longer, we can set up the farm to do 10k kills. See if that will work better this time. That being said, let's get rid of our foraging minions. What do I have to spare? Ah. These answers. Pause. Impacting. We got something else in the lobby, so we gotta swap. Splash in 11 minutes and what? Is that gonna be a problem? Probably not. I don't think we're doing anything heavily reliant on splash anymore. The lag back is insane. And then we've enabled it. So we're going for 40 enchanted logs right now. Gets this minion storage is up through 12 minion slots. And then we're going to push for that amount of minion slots as well. At least 10 minion slots.
I buy all the field. I can spend more money.
Congrats. Yippee.
Yippee, spend more money. I feel like my flipping has reached a point of equilibrium.
Like you're not making any more from flipping at this point?
No, I'm making so many buy orders that if I don't look at my sack, right, and like purely looking at my purse, it doesn't change a lot. I only see a difference when I actually look at my sack, and it's like going up in, like my sack currently is 3.2 billion apparently. Like, unless I look at the sack, like nothing really changes. My purse just goes up and down like 200-300 mil. But I'm just making ridiculous buy orders at the same time.
You move more money in an hour than some people make in a week. Well, with the hub updating, there's going to be one thing that I miss. It's these spindly dead trees in the graveyard. There was a bug with them for the longest time where along one coordinate axis there would be a lack of leaves, and then the other trees had some leaves on them.
Leaves?
Yeah. That is wood for the storage is done.
It's really funny to see sometimes. I like when I look at my site, there's just items that I can wipe out the entire buy order for. It cannot fill because I have too many.
You have so much power.
Yeah, my 111,000 gabagool distillers.
Yeah.
Why do I have so many? I don't know. I just keep buying them for fun.
Mm-hmm. It's a collection at that point.
I'm trying to fill every single sack with gabagool distillers.
So, farm suit is one of the armors that we're missing.
What minions give good combat XP?
Rev and Terra are the two better ones to go for.
You should those are mining XP, no? Revs are mostly diamonds, Terra's mostly iron.
And then you get the Rotten Flesh and the String. The Rotten Flesh from Rev minions is why everyone ran them for Golden Dragons back in the day.
Not the diamonds.
No.
You think I should get revs then? Because we don't need minions. It's just getting like skill XP for onions.
Tara, probably, I think, is the better one, because it can be boosted by pet.
Tara? How much is Tara?
It's like 300k per silk. At least that's the price I was looking at back when it was.
Yeah, but you get 31 of them, so.
Yeah, no, that's that's gonna be a bit of a doozy.
I mean, I do have about like 6B I can put into it right now.
Mm-hmm. Getting them
Do I
secondhand from
6B,
someone.
I'm not
Getting them secondhand from someone who has already made them is typically cheaper than crafting them yourself.
I guess. But I still want to know like how much roughly it would be so I can, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Beat me in T5 over 8 enchanted. Should be easy enough to do. I'm gonna go to the barn for that. Seems smart. Let's go get and then a bunch of wooden hose as well. Put away the pickaxe and shovel. It's gonna be a little bit before I get to those. Back in early Skyblock, one of the first bug reports I ever made was the netherwart minion being crafted with a pickaxe rather than a... Or no, it wasn't crafted, it was holding a wooden pickaxe instead of a wooden hoe. It still feels like that I'll sometimes pick up on. Not game breaking in the slightest. I didn't start breaking the game until much later on when I understood it better. And there goes the potions, but we're just getting minions and armor right now, so having a full set of potions really isn't that dire for us.
Someone's selling Tarantula T12 infused for 235 mil.
Each?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like around the price. Infused but not free-willed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you typically want to go for the ones that have free will or make them yourself, because even though the risk is small, gambling a free will on a T12 minion could be financially irresponsible.
You know how much that would cost to get us set up tarantulas
Yeah.
at that price?
Uh-huh.
Is it even worth it at that point?
You're not doing it for money, you're doing it for the skill XP. If you're thinking, what's the best for skill XP? That's the one.
Okay, tell me, would you spend 7.3D without the cost of the plasma buckets or whatever. 7.3B just for skill XP.
I've contemplated just for the collection leaderboard. For skill XP, no. For the leaderboard, yeah. I mean, it's faster
We are
than...
not. None of us are going for leaderboard.
Yeah, none of you guys on that are going for leaderboard. That is fair. If you get a few of them, I guess.
What is the point of getting a view? I'm gonna change the whole setup of XP and might as well go all in for one type, right?
Well, I think financially, like, you're like, what should I spend it on? Should I get a third Clover helmet? Should I start Ditto Blob and Clover helmets?
7.3B is enough to get a clover help.
Yeah, I think
getting a clover or some spiders.
this is slightly more worth it than a Ditto Blobbed Clover helmet. Not by much, but it's slightly worth more.
Oh my god.
Would I recommend you do it? No. I'm just
No,
giving
you just you recommended me to get Tarantula. What do you mean no?
You're going for the one that has the skill XP, and I'm treating financial issues with that as an afterthought. But if they are a forethought, and there's other things that you could get, like a second set of Chimera weapons, that would be better to spend your money on than funny minions.
That was the conversation we had earlier. That you get
Yeah.
second set of Chimera weapons.
I think that'd be more useful for the people around you, and also yourself, because then you could lend out a weapon and still do the content.
How much is a Revenant minion? There are even people selling Revenants. There's someone looking for investor, high volume crafting flips.
Is they're paying to get like a flip method, or I'm confused.
You fund materials I craft, items sold to you below AH prime.
That's insane. We were joking
Kind of
about the hedge fund
investment.
thing earlier. It's actually a thing someone's considering.
No, they are considering to sell it to you.
Yeah.
You fund the materials they craft, and they sell the thing to you.
Even
You're like paying double.
worse financial decision.
Volume based, no RNG. I don't think it's RNG craftings now.
I mean, if their method was so good and they could make so much money, why do they need someone to seed their investments there?
Probably because they don't have the purse to make worthwhile investments. Plus, it can be things that's like slow to sell.
Okay.
So it's like it's like some people how they scam low ballers is kind of like that.
Okay.
So like the interesting thing to you is it's below AH price, so you think you can make money. And then after that, if you invest a big amount, you're just stuck with a lot of items and, trying to sell it. He makes the coins, just, no prior investments, because you fund the materials. He makes profit just crafting, whereas you could have just crafted it yourself.
Yeah. Although they're probably not going to tell you what the thing is until you invest a certain amount. That way you can't get in on the market yourself.
Probably. I do a hedge fund thing,
Mhm.
take 1B, give me 2 weeks, I'll return you like 20% profit. You think people invest in that?
Mm, I think that you're guaranteed, like, people who know you would be interested in taking that deal. Like, you could even have the rates be even more, like, in your favor of doing things there, like lower margins for the other person making profit.
Nah, 20% is already low margins to me.
Okay. But yeah, I can see people taking that deal. I think that's a people see
Two
that.
weeks, 2 weeks, and then you get 200 mil on top of your 1B.
Someone like me is not gonna sit there on 1B like a G drag bank and then use that to actively be making money in the same way that you would. So it's a better deal to, if I'm not going to do combat content, I can just cash that out. The gamble, and in that case there, is does a mayor come around that's like, I need 1 billion bank for doing combat content? But most people
So
would have
for
the
the thought
willingness to.
process there would be
Mhm.
okay. I like if I note down the day that I take the coins,
Yeah.
and then only when it passes 14 days, and then I add 20% of the initial. So it's not a compounding, it is like
Mhm.
the normal interest. It's not
Yeah.
compounding interest.
Mhm.
Only 14 days after, then not every 14 days I'll add 20%.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't hit the 14 days, you are basically asking me to like sell things early to get your coins back, then you just have to take the before the interest thing, you know.
Okay. Makes sense. But yeah, I could see that. Uh, like I personally have nearly 3 billion
See that chain
coins
wiping people. I
liquid.
can see that chain wiping people.
Yeah. Hmm?
I can see that chain wiping people, so that's
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's just get a whole list of people in your trade history there, and then delete half the server. Indeed.
anyway, a really funny thing, right? I can actually make a lot of money doing that too.
Hmm.
You just need big investors, which I could just do it myself too. I don't know why I need invest. Maybe more of a I do this to benefit you kind of thing.
Yeah, which I could see as a service that you provide to the guild, but it wouldn't make sense to advertise that to a wider public as a whole.
Imagine advertising this to a white public. Goes to like top 10 leaderboard. And then after that, everyone's trying to take their coins.
There was a thing back in the day, like the 6/3 bank or something like that, and that was a huge Hypixel Skyblock scandal, where people were like, "Invest in us, and we'll give you like a 10% return on your coins," and then they were counting on people not uh, asking for their coins back right away and just kind of leaving them in the bank. So they were like spending it on a bunch of stuff to progress their profile. And then there was a bank run, and they were not having enough money to pay everybody back.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't remember if they were ever punished, but that was back in the day when like 50 mil was like a large amount of money. Now that's like pocket change. Now that's like two snoozlings. Need to get ancient cane. One more for the 10th minion slot. Cook the beans right now.
Hypixel has announced that you have until February 24th to update to 1.21.10 plus.
Yep.
Actually,
Yep.
oh, that's gonna be a pain to update my mods.
At least for Skyblock, the other games on the network, like Disasters and whatnot, will probably remain as.
I don't play disasters or whatnot.
Yeah.
Am I able to just update the version, like, as a whole, or do I need to actually make a new one?
On CurseForge, you just gotta make a new profile. They don't allow you to update the version.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yep. And
I'll get to it one day.
well, you got most of the month to handle it.
I got 3 weeks to do it.
Yeah. You got time. I thought I saw a rabbit there, but it was just sand. Getting tricked. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Have you seen the new animal models that they're coming out with?
Baby animals?
Yeah, and then they completely changed the rabbits again for a third time.
Oh, I have not seen the rabbit one.
Ah,
I've not been keeping updated, I'll be honest with you.
I mean, fair enough. It's kind of fun to be surprised when you like log into Hypixel and it's like, oh, that changed. That's new. The rabbit hopping around animations are pretty nice and detailed now, though. I like them. I'm still very partial to like the pre-size change large rabbits, though. I don't like the latest version tiny rabbits. They're probably least down on the least favorite on the animal totem pole here. They're like bat sized. Which I guess is kind of more realistic. If we're thinking about the size of the rabbits, a rabbit that's like a full block wide, like it is in the new model. That's like
All block white rabbit.
no, like
Chunk.
a full, not a chunk size rabbit, a full block wide. Like that's a meter long rabbit still, though. If we're thinking Minecraft scaling.
It's a chungus.
Indeed, indeed.
4-meter fat rabbit.
Massive. I regret going for Rabbit Minion. They are so annoying. Also, one of the things I was reflecting on earlier off stream, on latest version, it's a lot harder to hit the rats in hub. I'm wondering if they did something to the hitboxes on latest version.
I saw someone try and swing at it for like 20 seconds straight and couldn't hit it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have to kill rats.
I mean, even for me on this bingo, killing rats feels very optional. I just wanted to make use of my minions a little bit better, especially when there was only like 7 of them. Ten more raw Reddit, and then I'm done. Bruh. Something is wrong. It keeps getting kicked for sending packets. I'm hoping that that's just a server-side issue and not something client-side like a mod that's acting up. Haven't done anything with the norm. This is the third time today I've been kicked. Could also try a restart here after the stream and see if that fixes the issue. Alright, now we go for a stack of cow and a stack of chicken.
Oh no, my island's getting rebooted. I can't open the bazaar.
They're doing everything they can
Tragedy.
to nerf you.
It's just a tragedy. I think them adding a bazaar limit is already a heavy enough nerf. I don't need another one.
Yeah. The bazaar limit prevents people from relisting stuff in large quantities over and over again. What would it
Even
look
if I don't release, I still hit the limit, so.
Yeah, what would it look like if the bazaar limit would be expanded though? Is that like total market chaos?
It depends on how much it expands. It depends.
Hmm.
So I can see a majority of the players don't even know there is a limit.
Yeah.
Let's say like if they extend from like 15 to 20B, I don't think it will be a very big difference. But like if you extend it to like 30B, I feel like that would make a difference. Like it can start some chaos. At least the people who sit at like my level
Yeah.
actually like start deflating the prices or inflating the prices. But like a 15 to 20, like that kind of margin, I don't think it will be like a big difference.
And then since it's so
Because a
few
lot of people
people,
already bypass it
Mhm.
by using alts.
Yeah.
I feel like if you do it like if you want to do a big jump, make it a co-op wide limit rather than an individual player limit.
Yeah.
If they don't want the abusing of pulse, like how the flask ones, I think it's better to have a co-op wide bazaar limit than a individual player bazaar limit. Like let's say a full co-op goes up to how many? 8?
Yes, that's with expanded gem slots.
So it's like without okay. Let's take without expanding then. Is it how many is it? 5?
Yeah. 5.
Okay, so instead of like 15B each for 5, you make it like 50B for 5 people to share.
I like that, yeah. I think that makes a lot more sense. And then I think that
So people who are like solo, they don't like they're not at a disadvantage. But people who have outs, the outs are basically pointless. Like it doesn't increase. Like I don't think outs should increase the option limit. Like how many option slots you have either. That one was dumb.
yeah.
But like them doing it this way does kind of promote the idea of like, yeah, just have outs and you can make more money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that should be changed for sure.
Because I know they punished the rose water flasks abusing, but they didn't punish the like any other use of alts. But at the same time, like I don't think they want to promote alts either, because by promoting alts is what led to people like, oh, I can use the alts for rose water too,
Yeah.
because it was making a lot of money. So you just remove the incentive of having alts, then people would, keep the thing solely to how many actual co-op members there are rather than, oh, I need like a full co-op of alt accounts so that I can sell more things.
Well, that, and also once you get people out already, then it becomes a lot easier to do other forms of abuse. A lot of people wouldn't think to do stuff like leveling pets before they have an co-op, or that extends to, oh, well,
Yeah,
look,
it's
I
like
guess this account has
the
pet training
incentive of
slots.
having alts is too big.
Yeah.
So instead of individual, they have to make it a co-op wide.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Then people who actually still abuse it, you can actually punish them easier because that's cross-profile trading.
Yeah.
So those like it's easier to punish and easier to track rather than out in a co-op. It's just, oh, I'm just throwing points in the bank. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Mm-hmm. They'll still ding people
Like
for
whatever,
whatever
right?
they think is wrong anyways, though, regardless of if it's mentioned on the site or not. That's what this Rosewater Flask has showed. It's like,
Yeah, but like they're not punishing for any other use of alts. Like all the alts they're just for auction slots for bazaar limit. Those are not being punished. It's solely just Rosewater because that's generating way too much.
yeah, but there's not like a rule-breaking threshold. It's like, if you don't respond to a macro check at all while in the garden, you're gonna get punished. It's not, but I only farmed for 30 million coins with the macro. It's if you're using the macro at all. The same thing should apply to accounts. If you're having
Okay.
alt accounts with flasks, once it gets in the rules, I think it should be punishable. I don't think they've updated the rules yet, though. They just kind of like silent ban people.
I'm not gonna think too much into this because this is a conversation we've had before, and it's not like they're gonna change anything.
That's true. That's true. Although, I mean, this
I
is
don't care.
at least them
Like-
progressing towards taking some kind of action, even if it's the bare minimum.
I don't know if I should call this taking action. It's just kind of I feel like it interferes with what they want from the greenhouse. The greenhouse also meant to be like a more slow progressing thing in the garden.
Yeah.
And just due to the sheer number of people AFKing out, they became like, oh, everyone maxed it already. I feel like that's what kind of upset them rather than the actual, out holding things. If you get what I mean. So the thing where this is meant to be like a slow progress for everyone.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what upset them rather than, oh, you're using alts to hold this thing. Because here's the thing, right? Alts holding time like stuff like this is not new.
Yeah.
People have used it for bottles of Jaya, people have used it for truffles. It's not new. It's just those who are not game breaking,
Yeah.
unlike this one, because this like the skipping of stages, like have something like because the old ones don't affect the progression. It just gives you more fortune, gives you more intelligence for a while. This one affects progression.
Yeah.
And for then I feel like that upset them. That's why they and people using those.
Yeah. This feels like a design issue that they probably didn't intend for people to go and use the flask this much. If you're thinking like one person leveling up the flasks themselves and not interacting with the market, it's a pretty good design, I would say. Because it takes 300 hours to get them maxed out, like 6 growth stages back
150.
in the day.
What the time pouch
150.
doubles speed?
Ah.
150 hours.
Yeah. It's 150 hours to get the equivalent of 12 hours of garden time in return. I think.
Yeah, I know. So like they also can't make it so long. So
Yeah. What's stopping them from
like
making it soulbound, though?
huh?
What would?
Because the other ones they don't make it so long.
Hmm.
Like of course they can make it so long, but that would also upset a lot of people. But like majority of the people are not abusing this. It's just the handful that you have many outs and do that. And they already have a thing against like multi-box.
Yeah.
That's why they feel like it's fair that yeah, we can punish these people for doing it because you are using outs to generate money. But at the same time the biggest concern to them was I think the because this is not generating coins from the NPC, it's not gonna cause inflation like the past.
Yeah.
But it's the new contents getting obsolete faster because of people like this
There
that
is.
they want to make. Like,
There is actually some slight indirect coin generation because grow stuff on garden, and then NPC sell combo.
yeah, I know, but it's not the same level as the old macro with the teleport pads thing. Nowhere close to that level.
Mhm.
It's just how do I put it? I think the biggest upset for them is the a whole new thing they've added to the game becoming obsolete so quickly.
Yeah.
Because greenhouse is one of those things that once you're maxed, you're basically done. If you have max milestones, max greenhouse, you have no reason to continue the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Unless you are like, going for personal best. But I think most endgame players do not care about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, to me, biggest issue is just content becomes obsolete. They feel like the efforts, kind of got wasted because of these people. So they reinforce this like specifically.
Mhm.
Just to, deter people in the future from doing it.
Yeah, it does set a precedent there, which can dissuade people from doing stuff in the future.
Yeah. And that's my perspective on it. So I'm not affected by it. So I don't use outs for this,
Yeah. I think that the main issue that I've got with the enforcement of this without communication is, yes, it casts a larger net and sets the example in a very harsh tone, but it also kind of does that eroding of community trust where people have to, I guess, people are like, well, now you can't AFK and alt with a pet on the island either because that's alt gaining resources. And if we're following the letter of the rules, yes. But if we're thinking of it like a sliding scale of severity, um, I think it would
But
make
that's why
sense.
it's not the act of like
Mhm.
it's not reaching the scale like the
Yeah.
old ones. So I don't think that is the primary like cause of this wipe.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes.
but like it is the that's why my main focus was on
The garden becoming
obsolete to people
Yeah.
because I mean, if this generating coins thing was the issue, instead of nerfing the corrupt soil, they could have just removed minions as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's the coin generation that's the big issue here, especially since selling this flask to the bazaar,
Mhm.
a very big amount of coins was actually taken out due to bazaar tax.
Mhm.
Due
Yeah.
to the share price of this, that I feel like it has deleted a very good chunk of coins that was actually generated. So I don't think the coins generated was, a big struggle.
Mhm.
It's just, they probably expected this greenhouse thing to run for like at least 2 months or something, I assume. But 1 month in, and everyone's like, "Oh, I'm done with the greenhouse."
Yeah. 1 month with player markets is pretty reasonable. You can get it done within like a week or two with player markets.
Yeah, but like I didn't use a single flask, and I got it done within a month. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to be generous.
Yeah. I think that it would extend even longer if you weren't able to buy any of the mutations at all, like if you were Iron Manning it, and then you had to
I Iron Man most of it, honestly.
Mhm.
The only one I didn't Iron Man if was God Seeds
Yeah.
because I wanted to get Rose, and then I guess just Vines. These like the two main things I didn't, you know, grow myself. Most things I let the mutation stay until it completely withers out. So I have like many copies of
Yeah.
it. I for the most part Iron Man a good chunk. Now I bought a lot just for milestone. That's not for the mutation analysis anymore. I'm just trying to max my last two crop milestones and then I'm done with garden.
Yippee.
Just potato, one more level for potato and then just a lot of roses.
Mhm.
Is this the first time your stream's hearing the kind of rambles that we have?
No, we've rambled a bit before on stream, but I think that it's... I don't know.
Or
I-
rambling's becoming public humble more, no.
Oh no, the rambles! They're becoming public. I imagine for some people that's part of the appeal, is like they're watching someone...
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot you were streaming.
True.
Forgot you were streaming and started rambling about the fucking economy. It's just so normal to us.
Mm-hmm. Reverting to factory settings there.
I got factory reset then.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, do that. It's the obsidian here. The big vein of obsidian. This'll do. Kind of work. Once we get obsidian and endstone from here, we should be able to get like a T6 of each of the minions, or a T5 obsidian and a T6 endstone pretty easily. The mining minions should pretty easily carry us to 12 minion slots.
Mining minions carry.
And if we just hunt down some nest mites, that gets us a pretty easy source of... Oh, I'm in the farm armor. Oh, and I lost a lot of coins. That's unfortunate. That may actually be a significant setback. Is it 2 or... There we go. Do I go for 32? I'm going for 32. One more enchanted endstone. Go. 2 more minions can come from obsidian, and then we're onwards to another location. Guess another option rather than mining would have been to kill obsidian defenders. They drop a decent chunk of obsidian. It's not too far out of my way, especially with all my fortune now. To just mine like this.
Is it not faster to do end nodes?
End nodes gets you enchanted obsidian. I need 8 stacks of raw obsidian right now, so I've just been pick-opulusing, and then I decided to finally manual mine to get the last bit I need. It's powder. That's actually pretty good. Is Puzzler refreshed? Yes, we'll go do Puzzler. No puzzler solver on this. I have to use my brain. There we go.
Oh, I need to make buy orders.
Alright, and Fetcher wants what? Compass. Got the materials for that? Yes, I do. It'll die. Let's go. Let's try it. Magnetic Talisman is one of the things I want to get in case the next event is a raffle event. Should be one more active event pushes me over into 50k mithril powder. It's pretty easy to get nowadays. I remember back in the day having to do Crystal Hollows chests for both of the powders. I don't actually think there's a gemstone powder goal. Or if there is, I haven't seen it for a long time. I sidetracked going away from the emeralds real quick here. I remembered I had a pickaxe ability I could use. The emerald vein isn't really good right there for pickaxe abilities. Go up and get some redstone. Enough. Four more minions. If we just do iron and then get the emerald here, that should be enough. I think it's like 2 stacks of emeralds for the magnetic talisman. That'll be quick. And here's that done. Put that in the accessory bag so it stops taking up space. There we go, 12 minion slots, finally.
He's moving up in the world.
Yes, I am. Need to get armor. Let's work on that.
I don't really have anything to do. I'm just gonna do this thing here.
Alright, that gives us some coins to work with. Probably put away this, keep this at, put away the wooden tools. Packets? Why? I was standing still. What packets am I sending? Guess I could pre-stack a commission here. I'm hoping for Goblin Raid. That way I get the commission stacked on that one as well. Oh, it's a good thing I got the magnetic talisman. It is a raffle. Like, I'm gonna get popped down here. Nope. Pop time. Nope. Gotta live. I should not be living. There we go.
My order failed. No way.
Yippee.
I have to make another one.
So, 3K more.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting the order to fill this fast.
Lucky break, I guess.
Because I make orders mostly in like 71,000.
Yeah.
You know, expect them to fill this quickly.
I guess since I am going to be manual mining some gold up, I can start mithril equipment, and then that'll help me get some more fortune. What's next for me? I could just finish out this small bit of mithril powder. Well, that's gonna help. Like 3,000 something, right? Or yeah, what, we go 1,500 now. Alright, next up is we're doing golden rock tomorrow, fishing passively. Powder, we're just gonna save that for commissions tomorrow. It's just another quick one we'll get off the bat. Let's do armor sets. Warp gold. It's gonna get us chain from this guy. Leaflet, recipe leaf. And that's just regular oak log. That's easy. Do Rosetta armor for a bunch of sets.
Oh, I know what I should do.
What are you gonna do?
If I put all my coins into essence, I won't see the coins. Alright, I just need to buy like millions and millions of essence.
I think there's also a leaderboard for Essence. You could try leaderboarding some Essence then.
It's fine, I don't look at leaderboard anyway.
Okay. Ta-da! There we go. 18 armor sets have been worn. Okay, what is the plan? Fish is the plan.
The less coins I see on me, the better. Oh, okay, no one is selling me essence. That's fine. Nobody's selling essence to me.
Imagine essence like that is gonna take a while to get filled.
Like, kaboom, I need essence.
We'll get it eventually, I believe. Okay. Well, that looks like we are at a good stopping point. Tomorrow's goals are going to be a lot of mining. It's estimated to take about an hour. We'll collect minions offline and probably hit tropical fish and get pretty progressive through sponge collector now that we have a bunch of minions lined up. Hopefully that pushes us towards fishing. If not, we'll need to do a little bit more for Carrot King. It's about a 1 in 50 chance is what I saw some people tossing around earlier per catch. Then Piggybank should be done maybe tomorrow. If not, that's just an offline minion goal. Mithril Powder is easily going to get done tomorrow when we do commissions before doing Golden Rock. And then 10k mobs. We've already done 1k. That last 9k will be annoying, but we can do Enderman Cleaver method for that. I'm going to build the box for that off stream. If I remember, I will link the tutorial in the description of the next stream. But it's pretty easy if you just look up the bingo guide for this month. There's a link to the tutorial that I'll be following. That being said, thank you for joining. I'm going to go get some rest. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.